Hey, it's Nerd back again, and like I said last time, I'm just going right into the fall of '76. I have a pretty good idea of what happened. It got more likes by like, I got 400k more likes than the, sorry about the little snap there. That was just my mouth doing something weird. Of the Bike Lock Fugitive of Berkeley, so yeah. And I'm pretty sure the fall of '76 is, probably a dispute about... Everybody remembers when Fallout 76, or it's either going to relate to that or going to be about that, but if it's about that, then it's going to be about how the game didn't live up to the expectations that most people wanted it to. Like, I remember wanting to play Fallout 76, but then I didn't, and instead I just got into playing Fallout 4. And Fallout 4 is a really good game, but I never actually played Fallout 76, but I heard it might have been some like bad reviews on it, or it just didn't turn out the way people had hoped it to turn out, and that's why a lot of people were mad about it. Maybe posted on social media, maybe got to Internet Historian, and he decided, you know what, maybe I should just make a video about this because I got nothing better to do. It's 26 minutes long, so I'll try to pay as much attention as possible, because history lessons sometimes make me just go out of it. But you know, I'll see how I can make this entertaining in any way, shape, or form. So, gonna start this off in 3, 2, 1, play. This was recommended to me by, yeah, Bethesda and, Fallout 76. This was recommended to me by, the Canadian YouTuber, A. Yes, that's actually his name.
If you found this tape, it means that everyone is dead. Or working at a different office. How did this happen? Well, I'll tell you. Buckle up, buckaroos. Today's lesson is the misfired launch of Fallout 76.
Yeah, I never played it before, and
June 2000.
I never actually played it like on launch.
It began with everyone getting just a little hyped up.
Yeah, but there was a lot of hype.
Oh God, yes,
There was a lot
Todd.
of it.
I think we have.
Fallout 76, Bethesda's biggest game yet. My God, it was exciting.
Still
and
not better than Elder
more at
Scrolls.
E3 hype time. The press conference. 16 times the detail.
16 times the detail.
16 times the detail,
All
yes.
new rendering, lighting, and landscape technology.
Yes.
4 times the map
It is
size.
4 times the size of Fallout 4. And it's our
Fallout 4 is
biggest
pretty
one yet.
small map,
My
I'm not
God,
gonna
it
deny.
was
I'm not gonna deny.
exciting.
But still.
November 14th, 2018. The game goes live with a day one patch of 50 gigabytes.
For fuck's sake. I'll see you tomorrow.
But once that's downloaded,
Basically.
people start logging into the hellscape that is Fallout 76. And oh dear lord, they never fix the bugs. And there are
It's
so many of them.
Glitchy as fuck.
Goodbye world, goodbye necks, goodbye body, goodbye heads, bugs, bugs, bugs everywhere.
Even the
Server
radioactive
crashes, game
kind.
crashes, old bugs imported from Fallout 4. Use more than one nuke at a time, server's dead. Textures far too texturous and all-consuming void. Error log 307.
Did they have nobody
Can't
like
pick up
pre-play
stuff,
it?
Can't stop asserting
I mean, they
dominance with
had to
a
have.
T-pose, frame rate problems, screen tear problems,
FNIS.
getting too swole, getting underneath
Nah.
the map, getting attacked by invisible enemies, spawning too many
Attacked by
enemies,
nothing.
Speaks for itself.
spawning
Why are
too
there so
god
many?
rays. Also, your camp resets after every session, and sometimes it goes underwater. Holotapes
Damn,
randomly
that-
play static, but too many holotapes mean none of them will play. Enemy AI is far more A than I. Animations are broken. Surprise.
Wow.
Floating objects and a traveling merchant.
Time to scout.
Jensen Impact, that was Genshin Impact, my apologies. That was a good game, not gonna lie.
Just to name a few.
Next thing.
Joseph Anderson has a great video that documents just the ones that he found personally. That video is 3 hours long.
The 1001 glitches.
But it gets worse. Error CE348780 can corrupt your data and force you to reinstall the game and console operating system. A few PC players had their computers bricked
God, that's
entirely.
awful.
Also, when the date
Not
rolled
gonna
over
lie.
to the 1st of January 2019, the nukes in the game stopped working altogether. No one thought it prudent to program in other years in an always online game. And a few players were straight up logging into other people's accounts.
This guy
Damn,
had a
that's
level
fucked.
78 character
Why
that
would
was
someone do
randomly
that?
replaced with a level 8 character. Bethesda
Lame.
said they couldn't do anything about it.
That's
Many
something,
players are
yeah.
not
That's a phone
thrilled
call
with
you
this
never want to
game,
hear.
And they want Bethesda to know
So
that.
many negatives.
And they want everyone else to know that.
Look what
too.
happens when you try and make it
But
better as
Bethesda
Elder
owns the
Scroll.
platform. Is Fallout 76
Just
fun?
mod the old one.
Yes,
That's
it
what I
is.
do.
Banned for racism. Thread locked.
They have no
For
direct
racism.
outlet for their rage. The only solution was to
Rage.
put a torch to everything else. Reddit,
Completely destroy everything.
Bethesda's other games on Steam. The backlash was immense. But surely level heads would prevail. The reviewers would come out and say that the game isn't so bad. Oh,
Yeah,
dear
right.
Lord, they hated it. This is so sad. Despacito, play Country Roads.
Almost heaven, West Virginia.
What the hell? Not gonna lie, that's my favorite
the
part
YouTube
of
community had
Fallout
this
is
to
that
say.
song.
It's really fucking boring.
Especially, I got a mod for that song to happen in Fallout 4 every time I die.
No
That
one on
song
staff
plays.
wants to play
It's
any more of
hilarious,
this video.
and I love it.
I'm not gonna subject myself
You get
to
shot,
another
almost
20, 30 hours of
heaven.
this fucking mess.
In short,
It's
Fallout
funny.
76 is morally, technically, and creatively bankrupt.
The mods on Bethesda forums were working over.
Jesus,
The
look
mods
how
on
much
Reddit
he's
almost
sweating.
Gave up. Look, I'm not saying that some people didn't enjoy and have fun with this game. But what I am saying is that the Metacritic was really funny to read. So what?
Yeah, I should have watched this before.
Well,
It would
came
have
out
saved
for
me
development.
$60.
Hugely
But
rough.
I mean, I didn't play it
The
at all,
deadlines
so
were
I didn't
tight.
even buy it. So
Too tight.
even better.
Plus, this wasn't Bethesda's A-team. It's actually a relatively inexperienced division based in Austin, and the scope of the game kept getting bigger.
I was
We're
gonna
gonna
get the better
need
version
distant
too, so it
weather
actually saved me
systems.
$80.
Hey Todd, I stayed up all night and I just
We're
finished.
gonna need 16 times the detail.
Please. Todd.
Please,
more.
We're gonna
please.
need 4 times the size of Fallout 4.
That, and they were trying to patchwork the old Bethesda creation engine into a multiplayer
Fix it
framework.
with duct tape
What else could
and
you
tin
expect?
foil.
That's why I give my kids
Fallout 76.
a full.
What the hell?
Bethesda could tolerate the bugs and the bad reviews and the irate players, but what they couldn't tolerate were the exploits. Infinite inventory, infinite invisibility. The frame rate was tied to the game speed, so people were going a lot faster than they should. Server hopping for more items, infinite cache and infinite duplication, unlimited XP,
So,
unlimited
just
nuking.
people
When you
cheating
click those
without
unencrypted
mods,
and you could
basically.
wall clip into the quest room. And someone was given the curse
Yeah.
of infinite invincibility. Naturally,
Then it's not
this
even
can really
fun
mess with
anymore
other
if you have
players'
infinite
online experience.
invincibility.
So Bethesda was ready, with the ban happening.
That sounds like a boring game,
and
I'm
the
not gonna lie.
blindfolds will wildly flail around and take down anyone who happened by. But
Make his
Bethesda
own
wasn't
indestructible
satisfied with
character,
just
run
banning
around the game and just
No,
murder people
they were a
who
progressive
aren't following the
company
rules.
with
That'd be
big
fun.
ideas. They wanted to give a road to redemption. So support sent out this email to players caught cheating.
You may redeem
We would be willing
yourselves.
to accept an essay on why the use of third-party cheat software is detrimental to an online game community. That's right, 500 words on why you're a very naughty boy, and they may just give you your account back. But a couple of days later, the mocking from news outlets caused them to
What if they give
reconsider
you,
this
like,
approach.
70,000
One more
letters?
exploit.
Like,
In
what
all
are you gonna
Bethesda
do?
games, there's a dev room. Every item in the game is kept here. Security has to be top-notch because otherwise, someone could just waltz in and take all of the best items in the game, and it would be an absolute disaster.
Mods.
Well,
Just
shit.
use mods if you want
Of course,
stuff.
Bethesda wasn't equipped to
That's-
deal with the issue. People started flooding in, taking the best items in the game, then selling those items on a black market of sorts.
What?
At first, they tried the usual
That's
approach,
ridiculous.
banning people who had some of the best items in the game. You spent 700 hours just to get the best gun?
You're level
Die,
1.
cheater. Next, they put in a system where players would get tagged if they ever entered the room, and they banned those players. That wasn't much better because people would just start using Smurf accounts. Get in quick with a level
Wow.
1 account. Get all that good shit. Then get the fuck out.
All that good shit.
Then use a duplication glitch to get a ton more of those items. Then transfer that stuff to your main account, and you're good to go.
That's so much
Bethesda
more
then
thinking
takes
than
out
I'm
this level
capable
1
of at the
and
moment.
calls it mission
So,
accomplished. and you've just beaten the game.
See, there's always going to be someone who finds a
So
way
the
to beat
problem
the system.
continued.
There always
Bethesda is
is.
running out of ideas to solve it. There's a lot of speculation in the media and among players about how exactly people are getting in, but no one except for the exploiters knows for sure.
But I can't
That
understand
said,
the game was
Bethesda
kind of
needs to
too
act
new to
fast
have
before it
mods.
ruins the economy of the game.
Because they take
So
time
they
to
wrote
make,
another
you know.
email and sent it out to the Smiths. Hello, Cheetah.
Dear cheater.
Do you want to tell us how you did it, and we might unban you, please? Should we not hear back from you, the account will simply
How did
remain
you do
suspended.
that? We need
It's
to
not
know.
known whether this approach worked.
XD,
but from
nice
what I've
try,
seen,
Todd.
It's still possible to get into the dev room.
What's this? Biomutant? I'm just gonna skip it and then watch it later. Oh, it's only been 8
November
minutes?
22nd, 2018.
That's a
Just
long
week after
video.
the release, the game goes on discount. From $60 to $40 to $35 to $30. You can find it for $15 on eBay, and in Germany, they're straight up giving it for free when you buy a PlayStation controller.
I've never
Also,
seen it
some
that low
stores are just
before.
zip tying it to other products.
I
But to
have seen
Bethesda,
that
it's
before,
worth selling
though.
the thing at a price close to zero, because it brings people into the atomic shop, which is where the real margins are, and it inflates the poor sales figures. Let's have a look at those. The latest figures show 76 sold less than a sixth of what Fallout 4 did. Not good. There's also been a massive oversupply of hard copies. Although, what's the point of a hard copy when the thing is just a cardboard disc telling you to redeem an online code? And while sales are
Oh, what a
low,
pain.
Returns are high. Immediately upon release, people began asking Bethesda for a refund.
Shut up and
76
take my
is
money.
not on Steam. It's on Bethesda's own platform.
Shut up
So
and
they
give me
have
my
it
money
control.
back.
If players only played the game for a few hours, then generally they'd get their money back. However, it came out that people were sometimes getting refunds after a full 24 hours of play. Quite generous. But then word about this spread to forums. Then to Reddit, and a post got 12,500 upvotes informing people that this made pretty much everyone eligible for a refund, and the comments told them exactly how to do it. Bethesda was flooded with requests for refunds. And their response? Shut it down, lads.
They're basically selling
No.
it for free.
No.
So, I mean,
No
what were
one
they
gets a
gonna
refund
do?
Now. Everyone go home. Show's over. Robot customer service man engage.
Customers who have downloaded the game are not eligible for a refund. We apologize for the inconvenience. Die.
A few
Damn
things
you!
followed. First, people got mad.
Yes,
One
of
hardcore
course,
gamer
people
even
got
trashed
mad.
a GameStop for refusing his refund.
Dude, it was only like 20 bucks. It was only like 20 bucks.
A bit of an overreaction.
A
but
bit,
probably also
yeah.
fair. Second, the media.
I mean, it was a shitty game, but still. That's taking it a little too far. It's not GameStop's fault.
And third, a class action lawsuit. Their inconsistent refund policy and terms of service may not be strictly legal.
That may be
November
true.
27th,
The lawsuit.
2018,
Yeah.
Miglaccio and Rathod LLP filed a class action suit
Who
on
wants to
behalf of
sue
customers.
Bethesda?
Media quickly picked up on that.
I mean, they've made all
Their
these
main
amazing
argument is that it's a
games, but
sometimes
they made this one
unplayable
shitty
owing
game,
to
so
its
let's
technical
just
problems. Then they're
down the
refusing
toilet
refunds,
with them.
and that Bethesda is engaged in a strategy to release it anyway, and then slowly patch their way into a more playable state. Updates
I
on
don't
this
care
will
what
be
Bethesda
slow,
does. They
so
made
I'll keep you
Skyrim
informed
out,
on the same
Elder
channel.
Scrolls, so I mean,
Ad time. Look, there's a meteor headed straight to
that's
Earth.
that's something I'll always
Oh
appreciate,
my god.
no matter what.
We must do something. Was anyone curious enough to read about it online? Not me. Not me either. Nope. Oh no. Now people think I'm dumb and I have died a virgin.
That's how I feel every day.
Don't let this happen. Get Curiosity Street. It's a streaming platform with some of the best documentaries and non-fiction from around the world. Partial nudity.
Is this a...
Maybe if you look hard enough. But more importantly, the most arousing thing of all, knowledge. Works for your Roku, Android, etc., etc.
Is this an advertisement?
Science, nature, history, tech, society.
Oh no, they probably
CuriosityStream.com/internet historian for
yeah.
unlimited access to the world's free top documentaries
probably
and non-fiction series.
sponsoring is
Use the
this
promo
episode.
code Internet Historian
Yeah.
during the sign-up process to get the first 30 days free, then cancel any time. Wink. Please, look, I need sponsors. I bought a lifetime supply of toilet paper thinking I was saving money, but then I left it out in the rain and the crows got it, and now I'm back to square one. Please.
Good job, my man.
/internet story. Ads over. Let's
Let's
rewind a
get
little bit.
back to the video.
Fallout fans made their pre-orders, and the most dedicated pre-ordered the Power Armor Edition. Wow. It came with a helmet.
That edition
box,
was expensive.
Map, army toys, and a genuine West Tech canvas bag.
I mean, it came with a lot of shit, but still.
Fast forward to the release. And customers noticed that their precious bags, which are supposed to be made of the finest canvas in the land, look a bit different.
They were not.
In fact, it looks like a carry bag the real bag should come in. Did they just advertise one thing and deliver another? You can't do that. So there was a surge of backlash.
That's illegal.
And people began emailing Bethesda,
Bag is not
asking
canvas.
for refunds, asking for answers.
Bruh.
By this
They're
point,
just saying, bruh.
Customer service is absolutely over it. They are done with the facade, and they send this email in response.
That's why I don't work
Hello.
for customer service.
We are sorry that you aren't happy with the bag. The bag shown in the media was a prototype and was too expensive to make. We aren't planning on doing anything about it.
That's the whole
Really?
email. Staff at Bethesda
That
aren't
is like the
hiding their
worst
contempt
thing you
anymore.
could possibly
Naturally,
say.
the internet goes wild.
That you cheated them out of their money.
Wow. Wow.
That's literally
Well, I
saying
got
you
so
cheated
mad,
them out of
I
money.
shaved everything off my face.
Okay, guys, this is a bit of a PR
What?
nightmare. We have to quell
Alright.
the outrage. What do we do? Well, we've got this in-game
What are you
currency.
gonna do?
Let's just give them the minimum amount of that. Fantastic idea. Hear ye, hear ye. Anyone who paid $200 to $300 for the Power Armor Edition is hereby entitled to $5 worth of in-game currency that you'll be able to spend with us. 500 atoms? Fuck yeah! What are you gonna do with your atoms?
$5
Buy
in
5/18ths
exchange
of the
for
white paint
300?
version of the Power Armor. Whoa!
Wow.
What about you? Lightwood laminate, lightwood laminate, lightwood laminate. Fuck the bag. He's right. Fuck the bag. Lightwood laminate, lightwood laminate, lightwood laminate, lightwood laminate, lightwood laminate. Of course, this was Bethesda's fantasy of what would happen. What really happened is further outrage. The media started piling on.
More microphones. West
It
Virginia.
even became part of that class action lawsuit.
I
from
guess
earlier.
not.
Bethesda put out a tweet apologizing for their curt customer service and gave a different excuse for why they didn't make the bags.
Hopefully
A
it was
shortage of
better.
material, apparently. That was quickly debunked.
Should have said that
Because it
first.
turns out they did make the canvas bag, except they gave them all out to influencers. Oh dear. It's not the
Nice.
same one, of course.
Very nice.
But it's sourced from that ever-scarce material, canvas. But what's more amusing is that it turns out there is a canvas bag in the game. If you don the postman's outfit, which of course can be found
That's
at
funny.
the Atom Shop,
Of course it is.
for 700 atoms.
Ah,
Ooh, just short.
nice.
Well, the bleating from the online community
Way to
continued,
screw
and
everybody
Bethesda's
over for
lawyers
once.
realized there would be trouble, so they decided to capitulate. Alright, fine. We'll make you a precious fucking bag. If you want to claim it, you'll have to fill out this form with your name, personal details, address, etc., etc.
Oh, that's
and
such
we'll
a
ship
big
out the bag to
form.
you in 4 to 6 months. But it doesn't quite end there.
That's a long
Because
time.
Bethesda is known for bugs, and of course their website is a buggy mess too. Turns out all of the customer support inquiries are unsecure and open to the public. In fact, people can open and close and change them at will. Listed are details of full legal names, phone numbers, home addresses, and more. If you've requested your canvas bag, you've just been doxxed.
It's less of the fall of 76 and more of the crash and
Not knowing
burn.
how to immediately fix the problem,
And
Bethesda panics
somehow still
and
on fire.
temporarily shuts down the whole website.
And the person who grabbed the fire
That
extinguisher just happened
is the
to
tale of the
drop it,
duffel
or
kerfuffle.
instead of putting out the fire,
How
tried to
could
break
this
a
have been so
window
difficult? They
with
made one
it,
for New Vegas.
but
One last
accidentally
piece
let
of
go,
news. A rum
and
drink.
now it's on the ground
Nuka-Cola
outside.
Dark. Pre-orders available in September. Shipped out on
Basically,
November
they're
14th.
fucked.
$80 plus postage and handling. Not cheap. But in return, you got a very cool bootle. Looks good on the shelf. A great conversation piece with the family over Thanksgiving.
Oh, it is a pretty cool bottle. Not
Or at
gonna
least
lie.
it would have been. November 14th
Course.
came and went, and there was no rum. Okay. A week later, on November 21st, an email comes through. There's a delay. Things aren't up to the usual Fallout
I know what
standard,
game
they
that's
say.
from.
The usual Fallout standard.
I'm slumped all the way down.
All of this just works. Things aren't up to the usual Fallout standard. So we'll have it for you soon. No specific date given.
I typically don't sit back, but I'm actually going to sit back this time.
Nothing. Then on December 5th, another email. Good news. We start shipping on December 12th. It's been nearly 3 months since you pre-ordered. But as a show of
4
good
months
faith,
later,
we
you
made
know.
this promotional video for you.
Of course.
And this is where things went from tardy to retardy. Right there. Did you catch that? That's just a regular industry bottle and a plastic shell. We paid $80 and waited a quarter of a year for a plastic shell? People would
I
not
want to
happy.
laugh, but that's
Look at
not
that
as
ratio.
funny as I thought it was going to be.
Nothing in the marketing said that it was a
At least it
plastic
wasn't to
shell.
me, but it was to
Super
probably you guys.
premium, we were
Sorry.
promised. And the media agreed.
I mean, that does mean you can like
People
put it
began
around
canceling
like
their
any
orders.
bottle, probably.
Silver Screen tries to convince people that it's not cheap and shitty. It actually cost us twice as much to make the plastic one than the glass one.
Then
what the
why
fuck?
did
We
you
spent
make
100 hours
it?
coding the design. Convincing stuff. So it arrives.
I don't
just a few days
believe
before
you.
Christmas. The rum is about the quality you'd expect.
Can I swear on this? It's my own show.
Pretty shitty, isn't
This
it?
is the design. The oversized lip means liquid can pour inside the shell.
Oh, why not?
How they made this damn thing. Spilled like half the shot.
Very dribbly.
So you're best off opening the whole thing up to prevent spilling. If you do that, there's a good chance that you'll snap the flimsy plastic. Any liquid
Wow.
will immediately ruin this cheap paper sticker. Some made their own at home and the quality was about on par. Look, if you want a decent version of this
Even
product,
better.
There are reputable sellers of them. They're on Etsy. They're far cheaper and they actually give a shit. Not gonna lie though, some of the memes that came out of this were pretty good. Now, many claim that this was an honest mistake.
Sorry.
Or that customers
No, it
were at
wasn't.
fault for misinterpreting ambiguous marketing.
Works
I
on
disagree.
continuity.
All of the marketing shows other glass items. All of the mock-ups show something
Should've
more
just gotten
akin
the
to frosted
t-shirt.
glass than plastic.
Probably wouldn't have been
They
as
give
shitty.
plenty of descriptions of the
Guarantee
product
it.
too, and not once do they mention plastic. And they were engaged in a bunch of other tomfuckery as well.
Hmm.
Before the product was even available, they flooded their own product reviews with a bunch of 5 stars. This raised some eyebrows, and
That
people on
isn't-
Reddit even called them out for
That's
it.
really smart,
so they
actually.
deleted them. You can see all this activity on the Wayback Machine.
That's incredibly smart.
Now, if they're happy to deceive
Especially
people
to
in this
trick
way,
very stupid
it seems
people.
silly to give them the benefit of the doubt about the glass.
Including me. That would totally
it's also
work
worth
on me.
quickly talking about the Bethesda merch store. Some of these items are pretty neat. That's cool. Good idea.
I mean, some of them do look
Odd
pretty
thing.
cool, not gonna lie.
Fallout 76 pant. Singular. But why
Pant.
is he so mad? The photography is all just slightly off.
Why is he so
The
mad?
sporty jacket was mocked relentlessly on social media. But does the 76 and $276 really make it more immersive?
That's
And
a
why did
lot
they
of
just toss
money
it on the
for
ground? And
that
it comes in this
jacket.
crumpled up toddler body bag. You're talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars in merch and you don't have an eye on? Why is she wearing the size XXL? She's clearly not happy about it. But who looked at this and said,
Why
good job?
is there?
Print."
Why is it worth so
Now
much?
that's surprising. And what the fuck? They made the bottle properly. Yeah, one of those, please. But bigger and brown. Is that so hard? Let's get back to
That
the
one was
game.
only 30
December
bucks.
2018.
Now we're
There are
back
two
at the
new
game
patches released
again.
that caused quite a stir. First, the good.
You've gained
For
karma.
PC, they included a number of quality of life improvements,
Cool.
including push to talk. But it also
Extra
brought in
intelligent.
field review sliders. Hooray! Increased stash capacity from 400 pounds to 600 pounds, and a small buff to automatic weapons.
It seems like stuff
Hooray.
they should have already like made when they,
They
first
decreased
launched
the
the
carry
game.
weight of bobby
Okay.
pins so it no longer took up 10 to 20% of people's inventory.
I got a box of bobby pins the other week that said weighties.
Oh wait, sorry.
There were also upgrades to the
Just realized
kit
that was
that
still
allowed
on.
for easier
My
construction,
bad.
and a bunch of bug fixes. Hooray! The bad.
And obviously,
a whole bunch of unannounced stealth nerfs. They generally made the game grindier. Ammo production was decreased. Fusion cores burnt out faster. Legendary enemies spawned less frequently.
On guard, I'll fuck you up.
And the
chicken.
backlash was significant because everybody knew why Bethesda was doing it. To encourage people to use the Atomic Shop.
Of course, they want that money.
And let's talk briefly about that store.
You pay even
Some of
more.
The prices are outrageous.
Than what you want to pay.
A Christmas
come
tree
on.
for $12. A Santa outfit for $20. Blue and yellow paint for $18. Oh look, $3 for the same sweater vest and slacks item imported from Fallout 4. But the biggest offense of all was the holiday emote bundle.
Can you even get out of money like in game?
For some Christmas themed.
I mean,
emotes.
if you can't, then this is
Twice
bullshit.
the price of these games. The media agreed that these were egregious prices. But worse, they're engaged in some deceiving marketing
They
practices
really
too.
were 5%
Look,
off.
It's marked down half price. But it's not. It was released half price.
It's still
They're
$12.
artificially jacking up the price, only to then give it a fake limited time discount in order to create a sense of urgency.
I'm
That's
pretty sure
illegal here in Australia, at least, in Canada,
is?
and in the EU. Reddit quickly picked up.
I mean,
on
I
this
don't think
and
it would be
pointed
illegal
out.
in America,
Bethesda
because
reacted
that's what
by
people do all the
scrapping
time.
the discount and just setting it as the always intended price. Okay, it's been about 25 minutes of whining now, so I'm just gonna leave it.
Pretty much.
I didn't even get a chance to touch on the new pay-to-win fiasco.
Ooh, we're almost done.
The new camera
Pay to win,
item
yeah.
lets you teleport.
I hate games like that.
Dwindling player numbers.
Everybody does.
But on the flip side, they're
Especially
also
if you're
adding
starting out
new
new,
content
'cause you
and improving the game
don't know
over
what to do.
time. Heck, No Man's Sky was a surprising comeback. So, maybe Bethesda can do it too. But for now, Todd returns to cryostasis. Hiding in his bunker until the bombs of outrage stop falling. And returning over
Pretty much,
in his
yeah.
time
That's from Fallout 4,
to
that
get
scene
Albert's
there.
son once again. CuriosityStream.com/internet story all time with the scrolling. Here we go. Edge waffles.
Okay, he's got nothing else to say. That's too important. Oh, he's got another channel incognito mode. Okay, yeah, that's the end of the video. This one's really long, so I don't doubt anybody actually spent the time to like watch through the entire video, because yeah. So that's pretty much it. That's all I have to say. I basically covered everything I wanted to say in the actual video. Besides this, tell me down in the comments if you ever had a video where he does like an actual cameo of himself, not just like the drawings he makes of himself, or you get what I mean. Like if he actually ever does an actual cameo of like his himself, like in person actually talking. I don't know if that's just not his style, but I'd kind of like to see that in the video. So I guess that's really all there is for me now. I'm ending this video, and I'm gonna start working on them soon. So with that being said, it's really hot in my room, so that's all I'm to say. Okay, bye.